Good morning, everybody. Hello, Victorian Tactical Pajamas Louie. Raven Cove, how y'all doing today? Hello, hello. We're gonna see how long we can go today. Sitting up is not the most comfortable thing in the world right now, but that's all right. We'll see how far we can go today. But how y'all doing? I hope you're all having a good day. I had a very non-fun weekend. I'm doing okay. The medicine is helping a little bit, so I pulled a few muscles in my back the other day, so it was more painful than a lot of damage done, thank goodness. So Joshua over on the YouTube side, hello. Alrighty, well, we are going to be stumbling around the zone of contamination for a little bit longer today. We have a little bit more exploration to do there. We have finished Buried Echoes, which is great. We're right now currently down by the boss's camp, I think it's called. Or the boss's settlement. We're right in this cave right here. What time of day is it? Okay, it is early. Actually, you know what? I could just leave these here, I suppose. I could just leave these here and then just go ahead and go explore up there a little bit more. I really would like to map all this, but I haven't had a chance to do that yet. 14 minutes left on that fire, huh? Well, let's go ahead and heat up one of those, because we're probably going to need that tonight. And let's get out our bow. Let's see, there we go. Yeah, we stumbled down here in a blizzard, so I'm glad we actually made it here. Hey, Casey Canby, how you doing? Hello. So this is where the game originally brought us to find the body, and this is where this thing here brought us, was to find that empty lockbox, which was cool. I'm doing better today, but my back is still hurting a lot, so we're gonna see how long we can last today. Sitting upright is not the most comfortable thing in the world. I tried to get back and stream yesterday, but I sat up for about 20 minutes or so just seeing if I could do it, and yeah, I was pretty much on my back most of the weekend. Just letting everything kind of heal up. The doctor said it'd probably be about a week and a half before everything kind of got, like, so it wasn't bad. So he told me to take it easy for a little bit, but we're gonna take a little. It might take me a little bit longer, but we're gonna do this. So hey, Meow, how you doing? You tried the travois for the first time and you moved a whole moose with it. Nice. It is very nice for that, for sure. Well, thanks, Tactical. I'm feeling a little bit better today. And I kind of dialed down my meds a little bit too. He gave me some nice muscle relaxants and stuff like that so that I would be able to kind of get my recovery on. So I was kind of on my back and out of it this weekend. I had everything in my inventory before loading the Travois, and I was at 106 kilos. Dang. You're very bad? Oh no, Meow, I'm so sorry. See, I'm kind of wondering what's over here. Well, that's a deer. How are we doing on wood? Now planning on hauling a bunch of metal from the dam to the forge at Forlorn. Oh yeah, the Travois. Travois is a great little tool for sure. We're just gonna sneak right up on this guy. Wait till he comes down the hill here a little bit. Get down towards the bottom there so we can just snipe him near the flatlands. There we go. I did not want to get him on the hill because sometimes you can't do stuff up there. Oh yeah, I've been doing the whole thing, Jordan. Yep, I've been doing the whole thing. The doctor gave me a whole routine to do. In addition to the stuff that he gave me medicinally. I just took a little bit of a fall Friday night carrying groceries up my stairs. Yeah, I'm turning into that old man. Whoopsie kitties, I fell on my way up the stairs. So, yep. Oh. It's more just, you know, I just, especially in the morning, you know, when you wake up in the morning, you've been sleeping all night. it's hard to control how you sleep and what position you're sleeping in. But yep, I've been icing and stretching, so. But regardless, I'm here today, and so that's what's most important. That's what's most important, and it's feeling a little bit better. I'd say it's probably feeling 20% better than it was yesterday. And yesterday it was feeling a little bit better, but not you know, not wonderful, but not horrible yesterday. So let's get the rest of the meat off this guy. Wait a second, how long do we have left on those? 13 minutes. Okay. The moose I killed stole 2 arrows, despawning during blizzard, then came back without arrows, so now I need more arrowheads. That seems to be how it always goes. That seems to be how it always goes. The moose disappears, takes your stuff, and then goes, I ain't bringing it back. Alright, let's take the hide and that last thing of meat. Ooh, I like that music. I like it. You know, I'm liking the new zone. I mean, you know, there's it's a very much more compact zone than say it's very much more compact than Forsaken Airfield for sure. Forsaken Airfield is just humongous compared to this zone. Alright, so we're up in this area here. I want to head down towards that Forgotten Exploration area. And I mean we've done a pretty decent job mapping, especially like the major areas like the concentrator, where the mine entrances are, where a couple of the caves are, where the helicopter crashed, you know, that sort of stuff is. We need to do a little bit more mapping here and down in here, and I want to try to get a little bit more up in here as well, but wasted a flare shell on it too, but I guess it was worth it since I didn't want to get stomped. Yeah, you know, Louis, sometimes you just have to waste that flare shell. Be nice if they came up with something you could attach yourself so you can see when going through the cave. Oh, like a little headlamp or something. That would be kind of cool. Well, we were thinking something that you could like with this belt here, with a tool belt that you could attach a lantern to it. That you could attach a lantern to it and be able to have the lantern out and still have like a bow and arrow in your hands. That would be awesome. They don't have anything like that though. Hey Kenneth, hello, how are you doing? But yeah, they don't have anything like that though, Casey Canby. Nothing like that yet anyway. Do I have any more things to craft up a mushroom real quick? Well, my week was pretty good, Faces, till I kind of took a little bit of a tumble Friday evening and hurt my back. So Saturday and Sunday were not that much fun, and today's been better, but still not great. Yeah, it was kind of a...
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
It was one of those where, you know, you just kind of feel like an idiot for fallen type moments. Yeah, I live in a second floor apartment. I was bringing my groceries up and I kind of took a little tumble. Took a little bit of a tumble, so it was not, yeah. It was a senior moment, but other than a few scrapes and, you know, scrapes and bruises, it was mainly just I kind of when I went down, I kind of twisted myself up a little bit, and went in and saw a doctor on Saturday about it because, you know, I thought, you know, it was late in the evening, so I just went to bed thinking, ow. I went to bed thinking, okay, well, we'll see how I feel in the morning, and in the morning I was feeling even a little bit worse, so went in and saw a doc on Saturday, which, you know, is not easy to do, but just went down to, you know, urgent care type thing just to see what they could do for me. It wasn't too bad though, so. But I took it easy Saturday and Sunday. I tried to get back into the swing of things yesterday, but that wasn't happening so much. We're gonna go dump off. I wanted to go map up more down there, but we're gonna go dump this stuff off up here at the cave first. I mostly hurt my pride, yeah. With sanitizer. No sanitizer, no daggers. Well, I'm starting to feel a little bit better, Casey Canby. And it sucks when you sneeze because everything tenses up. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's not a good feeling. I'm just hoping there's no nasty wolves up here. I'm a little bit stinky right now. Yeah, I got 2 stink lines on me. Hey, Super Jack Jack, hello. How are you doing? But no faces. There were no witnesses to my folly, so I was the only witness, and nobody taped it, so it's not going up on, it's not going up on TikTok or anything. Thank goodness. It's not gonna go on America's Funniest Home Videos or anything like that. I love how she starts complaining about being cold, and I'm not even halfway cold yet. It's only -7 out right now. I'm not even halfway cold, and she's already complaining about needing a fire. Like, darling, we will get a fire soon enough, but you don't need it right now. Did I break my groceries? I broke a few eggs that were in the bottom of one of my bags, yeah. But I didn't lose that much. April, good morning. Or good day, afternoon, evening. It was mostly, I broke my pride, faces. It was mostly my pride, like Kenneth said. Yeah, well, when you get old and you fall, it sucks, so. There's nothing I can do but laugh about it afterwards. Not like I can get mad about it. I did it to myself. Well, at least we got a little bit of food over here now, which is good. I wanted to head back over here, but I'm glad we got that deer over here and we got some food on us, so. This actually seems to be a pretty safe place up here. I didn't see one wolf coming all the way back, so I guess we'll see if that holds or not. Plus, we got another deer hide. I mean, I could have used the travois in there, but I'm only a couple kilos overweight, so. And with the poison wolves, I really didn't want to use it just for that. There we go. Now we got all the stinky stuff off of us. We're just taking a slow ride on this one. I'm not pushing too fast because I'd rather not die if I can help it. We got a little bit of water on us. I think I might just go back. I think I might go back down to the idol camp, the American Idol camp, and see. Let's grab a couple pieces of meat here. The Langston mine could be. I got roughly 70 kilos of loot from Forsaken Airfield and zone of contamination to carry back to Broken Railroad. Plus, the Langston mine could be used as a setting for a horror game. It probably could. I mean, the Langston mine wasn't. I actually found the mine between Forsaken Airfield and Zone of Contamination, I found that mine to be more confusing than the Langston mine. The Langston mine was bigger, but I found that other mine to be a little more confusing as far as how to get around it. It had a few more ins and outs, it seemed like. Yeah, the Langston mine to me was pretty straightforward as far as their mines go. I mean, it was huge. It's the largest underground area they've ever had in the game. So, don't get me wrong, it was a little bit intimidating. But it's straightforwardness-wise, it was a lot more straightforward. But overall, I really liked the Langston mine, too. I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, you know, I didn't even find a reason to do it. Most of the stuff in the Langston mine you could get through pretty easily. You had to deal with cabin fever while you were in there? Yeah. Look at that view. That's a pretty cool view right there. I like that. That's a pretty cool view. The fact you can access all the levels on its own in mines make it a lot easier than it could have been. You know, by the end of it, DT, I probably found like 15 or 20 canisters.
Goddamn freezing.
So I had a lot of canisters by the end. Oh, I got a lot of sticks here too. And I got a bunch of water. Yay. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff here. Pots and pans and stuff. Pots and pans and pans and pots. Well, I think they wanted to add that extra sense of urgency in. If they'd given us canisters that lasted that long. Also, the other thing with that, DT, is if they gave us canisters that lasted that long, but only a couple of canisters, it would have made it a lot harder to find the canisters, and then, you know, maybe you wouldn't have made it through as easily. Or maybe you wouldn't have had a chance to make it through. So I think they made the canisters a little more, they made them a little more readily available. That way you didn't have to search everywhere just to get 2 or 3 canisters. I mean, like I said, I ended up with quite a few canisters. I actually left canisters behind at this point. I still think I have, like, a couple on me. Hey, Rusty, Brazen Fire, thank you for the sub with Twitch Prime over on the YouTube side. Or just regular sub, I guess. It's just a regular sub. Thank you for the regular sub. Not even Twitch Prime sub, but Rusty, thank you so much. I appreciate that. See, I have 2 canisters on me right now, so... And I still think my mask at the moment is at... it's almost used up. Hey guys, how's it going? You can walk around with this all day long if you want to. You just don't see as well. Regular old sub. Well, thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Okay, let's go ahead and eat and drink, and then we'll head out in the morning. Nom 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 nom. Hello.
The sun is setting. It's gonna be a lot colder soon.
No crap, Astrid. We've been out here for 222 days. We know that when the sun sets, it's gonna get colder. I'm still in VOD land, catching up on the Buried Echoes content, but wanted to stop by and say I appreciate what you do. Aw, thanks so much. Yeah, the Buried Echoes has been... I've enjoyed it quite a bit. I like this map. It's more compact than the Forsaken Airfield, and it actually feels like there's... It doesn't feel as... I don't want to say forsaken, but it doesn't feel as just empty. That's the one problem I had with the Forsaken Airfield map, is it felt just kind of empty after a while. A lot of doggos out there. I wish there was more buried caches. Oh my god, Rusty! With $100 tip, holy crap! And you didn't say anything though! Dude! Wow! Well, thank you for the $100 tip there. I really appreciate that, my friend. That's very kind of you. And Pog indeed. Yeah, I was thinking there might be a loot cache here, but there was like one loot cache that I found in this zone so far, and there's nothing close by right now. Well, Rusty, again, thank you so much, not only for the sub, but for the $100 tip there. Did the message not come through? Okay, there it is. It says we need more streamers like you out. Keep being awesome, Atheenon. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's very, very kind, my friend. Yeah, no, for some reason it didn't do the text-to-speech. I don't know why. For some reason it didn't do it. I have no idea why. That is so weird. But thank you so much for that, Rusty. I really appreciate it. I managed to find a loot cache, but I guess you don't want to know where. Well, I found a loot cache all the way over here. I found one right here that had a bag of chips in it. A bag of chips. For the tip, amazing, but scared the crap out of you. Andrea, how are you doing, by the way? Sorry that I didn't say hi to you earlier. Hello, Andrea. How's it going? Well, thank you again, Rusty Brazen. I really do appreciate it. Appreciate everybody's support. It's been it's almost been as of January. It'll have been 1 year since I started doing this full time. Because I lost my job on the 27th of December last year. It was like my official last day at the job, so. And then I started full-time streaming at the beginning of the year, so. Thank you everybody for all of your support and encouragement to do it. And I just really appreciate y'all. Found a loot. Yeah, no, that's fine. Loot cache. If you go above the camp you are in, you have an open cave with gas and poison ground. You have to walk through, keep going straight, and I just stumbled upon it somewhere. What was my job? I just worked in an office. I did all the ordering, purchasing, receiving, delivery, all that sort of stuff for the business I worked for, and I also did the payroll and the books and bunch of other stuff. Pretty much anything my boss needed. I was kind of like his official gopher. I did all the jobs. I did the jobs that nobody wanted to do. No, I did pretty much anything my boss needed me to do. That was sort of my job. No, actually, my boss faces, he sold after, what, 35 years of owning the business, he finally sold it. And, the new guy came in and pretty much laid everybody off, to bring in his own crew. He did want a few people, including myself, to stay with him, but I didn't want to do it. He was going to be paying us less than we were making before, and I was just like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I just didn't want to start all over from the very beginning again, which is pretty much what he wanted us to all do. I had worked there for like 17 years, and I was like, yeah, I'm not starting over from the very beginning again. I mean, I just turned 53 this year, and I was like, I'm good. I wanna sort of go do my own thing now. So I decided not to be hired by him. Does Scurvy and the White Birds exist in new custom games? Scurvy does. Yeah, Scurvy and Ptarmigans, they do exist in new save files. Kimu. Well, you know, between streaming here on Twitch and YouTube and Kick, and putting content on YouTube as well, and then between that and doing Lyft as well, it's worked out pretty good so far. I mean, it's not been easy, but it's not like I'm rolling in the dough or anything, but it's been good enough to pay my bills, and I'm working a little extra Lyft right now just to make sure I have a little extra Christmas cash so I can buy my family and friends some nice gifts. I wonder if there's a way around that. I bet there is. Not to mention that, MC. That's true. We keep that under wraps, though. Did you notice the TOSs here on Twitch changed again? The TOS thing changed again. That didn't last too long. It's not like anybody abused it or anything. It's not like anybody abused the rules. Nobody would do that, would they? I mean, it's sort of what I knew was gonna happen. It's like I said. I mean, somebody came in the channel asking about the other day, and I'm like, you can do what you want, but letting them have this, they're just gonna push more. The people who wanted those TOS changes, they just basically they're like little children. They're gonna keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And whatever you give them won't be good enough. They'll want a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. Which is fine as long as you know what you're getting into. Okay, that's like giving us that right there. That is so weird. So I wonder what this would give us right here. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It's not like there's a lack of platforms for that sort of content. It's just YouTube or Twitch does not need to be an advertising platform for that content. Yeah, no shirtless Ath. No, Super Jack. No shirtless Ath. I mean, you can't do that on, how did I miss that? You can't do that on YouTube anyway, so it sort of was what I thought it was gonna be, Let's just say I wasn't that shocked by the reversal in policy, or the reversal in their stance. I mean, that's my shocked face. Really? They did that? I mean, I understand Twitch is a business. They want to make money. Look at that. We healed. We healed. I wonder what this would map right here. Oh, I have no more mapping stuff. Of course I don't. Of course I have no mapping juice. Ooh, there's another rose hip over here. They release different seasons for Long Dark. You do a shirtless stream for the summer, Interloper. Interesting idea. I don't know if I could get away with that, but interesting idea. My job, Home Depot? No, actually, my son works at Home Depot. I worked at a chain of local tobacco stores. As long as we can't see your nips, it should be fine. Well, even that now is like... I find it hilarious that they basically quickly reversed a lot of the stuff that they were letting people get away with. I find that pretty funny. It did not take them long to realize a few moments later. That's the point he realized he done messed up. And how you doing, Redcap? Yeah, they kind of realized they done messed up. I love all these little dead ends that are up here. See, doesn't that look like a very important place to go? Doesn't this look like a very... I mean, it's got a tree point in there and everything. Well, I took a really bad tumble on Friday, so life kind of sucks for me right now, too. Because my back has kind of been killing me for the last couple of days. So what... I don't get it. Hey, there's those 2 peaks that I need. Okay, I don't get why that's up there. Someone's not come up with a mod to show Will and Astrid in the buff. Yeah, you know, I don't think anybody will. Whoa, there's a bridge up here. Is this a bridge? Wait a second. Is this a bridge? There's a bridge up here. What the dilly-dally? What is this? I wish I had a piece of charcoal. I could charcoal something here. I'll be able to get 4 years of tax returns next month, so it should get better. Oh, that's good. Ooh, what's this? Hello, what are you? Hello. What are you? Hey, how's it going, Spamton G? How you doing? Hi there, I was recommended your channel by one of my friends. Oh, that's awesome. Well, I'm glad they recommended you to us, so... Welcome on in. I have no idea what this is. This is cool. A little piece of metal up here. A piece of wood up here. We get to look down on the area. Can I get a mag lens fire? That's the big trick. No. I'm just gonna start a regular fire. I'm your local guy who studies law. Oh, cool. Am I taking anything for my back? He gave me a little bit of pain medication. He gave me some muscle relaxers. I've taken a little pain meds today, and I took a little of my muscle relaxers today. Not as much as I was taking this weekend, because this weekend was a little rough. But yeah, I got some meds. Oh, fire starting 5. We are now a fire master. So we just got fire making 5. But yeah, I went and saw a doctor on Saturday. He gave me a little bit of meds. He gave me some stretching to do, as well as just kind of, you know. But yeah, I'm feeling a little better today. Okay. Diddle-dum. We do not need a can. Let's just get a little water done here. Let's prepare up our couple of mushrooms here. Oh, we actually have enough rose hips. Nice. I swear by Robax Platinum. I don't know what Robax Platinum is. Never heard of it. Must be one of them Canadian things. Alright, let's go ahead and get a mushroom or a rose hip and a mushroom tea made. And then let's get another... Where'd my mushrooms go? Oh, that's all that I had. Okay. Now see, because one of them was hot and the rest were cold. See how that lowered the amount that we got of hot teas in there? I find that interesting. It heated up all the teas that were in there, but they don't have much time left on them. I think you guys have it anyway. Take small amounts of Tylenol and ibuprofen works better than taking lots of just one. Well, I don't know what the doc sent me home with, but it feels good. It's some pretty nice stuff, let me tell you. Hi, Ath. Did you see the streamer package from Hinterland for Long Dark streamers? Yeah, oh yeah. Yep, I'm actually using this as my starting screen now. Because I like that. I mean, I probably won't use a lot of the other stuff, but yeah, I saw that. It looked kind of cool. Got to make sure I shake my teas. Whoa! I'm not one of those streamers. I'm not shaking my teas. There we go. We shook all of our teas now. Hot, 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 hot. Make sure all these are hot. I don't want them to burn. Okay, everything's hot. It's all hot stuff, baby. But yes, Alien V, that streamer package was actually nice. I looked through it a little bit. I've lived with back pain for 20 years. I'm not an addict. I am not an addict. Let's go ahead and drink that down. Shh. Astrid, you don't need to drop anything. There we go. We got all the hotties in there. And see, now it's all the way up. Yeah, back pain is no joke, Redcap. It's not fun at all. You don't really realize how much you depend on your back until your back decides to not, until your back kind of betrays you. You don't really realize how much you depend on it. Let's see, now everything in here is like halfway, is like that much gone. I say we head down to the... I say we head down and get... yeah, I don't think there's anything else up here for us. At least I'm not seeing anything. There's a piece of wood. Yeah, I say we head down. Be kind to your knees. You'll miss them when they're gone. Yeah, my knees and my back are, you know, getting weaker as I get older, but... yeah, when your back hurts, everything else does hurt, Kenneth, for sure. Well, that's pretty interesting that that's up there. I did not even realize we could get up there. I do sort of want to bring some I didn't realize I was so low on charcoal either. Which kind of makes me upset, but... we'll come back up with some charcoal. Now, one thing you can do if you want to stay from getting poisoned is you can go ahead and wear this. It doesn't protect you from the corrosion this stuff causes. But it does protect you from getting poisoned in it. Grandmother G, how you doing? Hello, hello. That was weird. We got double mushrooms off of that. Must have been double mushroom day. Sort of like double coupon day. Does the miner's clothing protect you from corrosion? Not really. I mean, these boots protect you pretty good. As you can see, they've worn down a little bit, though. The main thing is the boots. The boots are the big thing. Yeah, see, most of my other stuff really didn't do much. Thanks, Grandmother G. Yeah, it's been kind of a pain. Kind of a pain in the back. We're doing better now, though, so... yeah, I think it's only the boots that take damage. Yeah, we should be finishing up our Stellaris a little bit later. Yeah, in a couple hours, at about noon. About noon my time, Redcap will be switching over and finishing up our Stellaris most likely today. We've got a pretty good grasp on the universe at this point. We have it in our clutches, I think. Actually, you know what? Let's go check out the cabin here real quick. Direct contact's what it causes it to wear down. Yeah, it sucks that the path there is a one-way. I mean, it's kind of nice to get over here from there. There's a one-way path that goes through that mountain range there. And it's kind of, and like I said, it's kind of nice for getting over here, but it sucks because you can't get back that way. I was keeping that snow shelter there, because why not? Oh, we had 24 charcoal sitting in there. Yeah, that's quite a bit of charcoal. All right, perfect.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Do I want to sleep out there, or do I want to sleep in here? I started a game that will spawn all 3 crises at 5 times power. Wow. Wow. Yeah, friendly reminder, like and subscribe to the channel, boys and girls. Thank you, Jizz. Thank you, Super Jack Jack. Let's see, do I have anything I need to fix? Okay, I do have that. Let's see, what boots do I have here? 50% and a 47%. You hope it goes well. I hope it goes well for you too. That's a lot of crises to be to be facing there. All right, I want to drop my let's grab another one of those. Actually, let's grab our food real quick. I don't have much food here, but I want to go out and try fishing. Oh, that's not a lot of food at all. That was like no food at all. Okay, interesting. Well, we have cattails on us, but we're gonna have to go do some fishing. I know, I was gonna fish on Friday and then we got distracted. Yep. I was gonna fish on Friday. Oh God. Back pain and needing to itch. That's not a good combo. Not a good combo at all. All right, so we have a fish tip up now. And we've got our travois to bring back the fish. Bring out your fish. Bring out your fish. Grab my other fishing hooks here. Excellent. And then let's make our other fishing hooks up. The fishing tackle. My last few games were really dull near the end since I was way too OP. Well, I will say my game this time, Redcap, has been anything from dull. With all the wars we've had to fight, with the fallen empires that have arisen, we've actually destroyed both of the fallen empires at this point. The giants in the playground triggered, so we destroyed both fallen empires. The crisis we didn't really get a chance to do much against. We did a little bit, but everybody else I was sort of blocked off from where the crisis was coming in. So I really didn't get a chance to do that much. Bring out your dead. I'm not dead. Just cause some watery tot threw a sword at you. I love Monty Python. They're awesome. Okay, so 96, 60. We got our tip up. We have a pry bar to smack into the ground with. We got some fishing gear. We got some fuel. Even a book to start the fire with. No. Most players think the Unbidden are the easiest crisis too. Well, I think the thing with the Unbidden as well, Redcap, is I believe the Unbidden just have that one sector they come in from. Because there's some of the other crises, another one of the crises that I had, they came in at one spot, but then they just spread super quick. The Unbidden did not seem to spread super quick like the other ones did, so I don't know if that makes them easier or not, but the contingency does that. So far, I've never played a game of Stellaris where another empire has become the crisis. Can they even do that? Can another empire choose to become the Crisis? It spawns wherever there's robots. Now, does it even spawn on robots that have the AI control on them? Like even robots that have the loyalty circuits in them? Wow, that looks not very friendly out there.
What do you know? Looks like I survived another night.
All right, let's go. Let's try this fishing thing. We've talked about it a lot. We were gonna do it on Friday, never got around to it. I see one of those nasty poison wolves over there too. Oh no, that was just a stump. It's just a stump. Less chance it'll span in your area if you're kind of AI, but most of the time the player will get at least one system of contingency in your territory. They call that Viva la Revolution. When the robots rise up. I'm just wondering if we're going to be able to even get a spot out here that we can fish on and keep a fire by, because we have to have a fire going. Okay, so it's not too windy. You heard revolution! Revolution! How you doing, Valor? Hello, hello. Billy the Bass is waiting. I know he is. He's waiting for me, Kenneth. He's out on the ice going, Atheenon, how could you not love me?
Do I, if I don't warm up soon?
Okay, there we go. Now we can see where we can actually, like, put down. Looks like we could put it, like, right in here if we wanted to. And right in here if we wanted to. All right, let's give this a shot, boys and girls. Let's get a fire started. Wearing my ass shirt, watching your stream while I work today. I will not tell your boss. But hi, Janelle, how you doing? Crack that ice open, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that hurts. The thing is, unbidden ships are all shield. They're all armor and hull, so you have to refit your ships accordingly and wipe them away. Really? I'm doing okay, all things considered. Really? Truly? Really? Really, game? I get no respect. I get no respect from the game. Oh, jeez Louise. I tell you, no respect. Wow. Yeah, the magic blizzards that come out of nowhere. I mean, at least I got my fish tip up down, so that's good, I guess. Well, I was just gonna fish in the other one, Larry. I wasn't even gonna put a tip up in the other one. I was just gonna fish. But the game never let me. I was just gonna have a tip up and a fishing spot. And then I was gonna be good. But the game never let me do it, so. Come on, little fire. Alrighty then. Well, this is exciting. I wish I had a book to read or something. That'd be kind of nice. But I don't. Hey, my flare shells are at 69, dudes. So we'll drink down a couple of these teas just to get ourselves a little bit of water, and then also I guess those guys don't disappear in the night or during a blizzard. Interesting. That's interesting. They don't disappear during a blizzard, I guess. I didn't even have anything stinky on me.
Pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Alright, we got some decent weather now. Yeah, I'm putting my clothes on in reverse. A butt-naked fishing expedition, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that sucks. Well, Wolf was taking a little bit of an odd angle there. Oh, jeez Louise.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
All right, so right now that fish is, yeah, that fish is just cool. Let's cook him in the pan. There we go. Yes, we did get the belt, Destiny. Yes, we did get the belt. We finished up with the buried echoes. So we did get our belt, which was very nice. Yum yum. Oh yeah, this is an old file, so there's no vitamin C on these. Old file, no vitamin C. Sorry. Little surf and turf, yeah. You know, we got the. We'll count this. We'll count this as the turf. I wish I could eat the wolves, but they got nothing on them. So they got nothing on them. I'm just wondering, will the game actually let me build a fire out here for even, you know, a couple hours? I don't know. Looks like that answer is no. Looks like that's a big fat no. We will be Super Jack. Yes, we will. Yeah, it's too windy to start a fire. That's the big downside. It's just too damn windy to start a fire out here. But yes, I will be back. We'll be doing some Long Dark and some Infected tomorrow. Today we're doing Long Dark and then some Stellaris. And if I keep feeling better, we'll definitely be back tomorrow. And I'm feeling better. Now that I've kind of woken up, my back's loosened up just a little bit. I'm feeling a little bit better today, so that's good. That's a good thing. Mr. Beaverton, Heidi ho. Heidi ho, my friend. How are you? Heidi ho, neighbor. Nana, hello, hello. How's it going for you today?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Heidi ho, neighbor. I'm doing okay. All things considered, I guess. Let's unload. Okay, we already unloaded that. Let's go ahead and drink our heavy mushrooms down. It's feeling a little bit better today, Nana. It's not as bad. It's not like yesterday. I just couldn't sit up for very long. I could sit up for like 15, 20 minutes. You know, kind of not even sitting up, but more like reclining, and then it started to twinge a little bit, so today it's better, thank goodness. Alright, it seems like the weather's decent out here. I say we try to fish while the weather's not, like, horrible. It looks like we got a fish tip-up catch as well. Looks like we got a tip-up catch. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. But yeah, it's getting better. It's getting better, so. A couple of those on there. Throw a little bit of that on there. We're gone fishing. Exactly. We're gone fishing. At least we're trying, you know. Hey, Mr. Bass, how you doing? Well, we're already here, Sasha, so our fishing was kind of interrupted by the windstorm. Yummy! Yay, we got some bass. Wow, that's so much bass we didn't even need them all there. Does the bait help catch more rare fish? I believe it does, yes. Wow, our fishing sucks big time. So you're saying over there by the pipes there's more wind protection. That wolf really is bothering me. So you're saying over here there's more. I can get right in here, it looks like. Okay, that's not too bad. We're about 225 days in, I think, right now. About 225-ish. Wow, we can't catch crap, can we? I've caught 0 fish so far with my hook. I've caught a few. Oh, and there goes my fire again. And there goes my fire. Every day we're shuffling. This is why I hate interloper fishing so much. Well, it's just my fishing is very low, Destiny. My fishing ability is very low. So that doesn't help at all. Does not help at all. Let's go ahead and... Hey, Psychotic Deer, how you doing? Yeah, unfortunately with interloper fishing, when your fishing skill is super low, you don't get a lot of fish. You maybe will get a couple fish in like a 6-hour period.
Come on, little fire.
That's why reading your fishing books is really super important in Interloper. Almost more important than any other game level. Any other level. Just because your fishing skill starts out so horribly, like, in the negative. Now, one nice thing is we've gotten a little bit of lamp oil, so... we got a little bit of lamp oil, not much. Unfortunately, there's no fishing huts. Unfortunately, there are no fishing huts around. Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank you for the bear apocalypse there. Fast time in that just to get warmed up a little bit faster. There we go. Started my new Loper run, left it off on day 9 in Mountain Town on my way to the forge. The hammer was behind the chair in the side of the farmhouse. Nice. Inside the farmhouse. Has anyone tried fishing from a snow shelter? The biggest problem with that, Larry, is trying to find a spot that you can set up a snow shelter. Because unfortunately, the snow shelter is not something you can set up on ice. You can't do snow shelters on ice, unfortunately. Yeah, we're gonna go back up here and map that little area that we missed, that we didn't have charcoal for. Let's go do that real quick. It's not super cold right now. But Cindy, hello, hello. Good morning, Atheenon and friends. I was making rather merry last night, so I overslept. Well, that's okie dokie to do. It's always fun to make a little bit of merry. And sleeping is always good. The getting around in this zone is definitely a lot better than Forsaken Airfield. I like that there's stuff in the zone. There are areas that feel very big, but it's pretty nice. Gotta bring a lot of reclaimed wood in the travois and wait for the burn barrel while you wait for tip-ups, yeah. I don't have the sticks. I ain't got the sticks to do it. Well, we'll have sticks soon enough. The nice thing is this place has a lot of wood in it. And it's all warm in here, too. Well, there's a storm that I'm glad I'm not out in. Can't break that pallet down. Well, now we have 21 reclaimed wood on us. Don't have much food, though. We got 4 cattails. You know, Cindy, I'm doing pretty good. I'm not doing too shabby. Our fishing expedition didn't go quite as planned, but that's okay. Thank you, Destiny. Oh, jeez. Ugh. Whew. Thank you, Destiny. I appreciate that. Scrap metals and sticks. Okay. Scrap metal I got here. Well, I'm doing a lot better today, Cindy. My back's still killing me a bunch, but we're pushing on through. We're pushing on through, so things could be worse. Yeah, I'm gonna grab these torches just so I can get sticks back from them. So we might as well get our sticks back. Yeah, I'm just kind of moving carefully. At least I can sit up today. That's my big accomplishment. You know you're getting old when your big accomplishment for the day is, I can sit up for a while. It's kind of sad, but you know, hey. Sometimes life is just sad. Hey, Melissa. Hello, hello. I'm finding it really quite difficult in Forsaken Airfield at the moment. Demetius, Forsaken Airfield is a very tough little zone, for sure. You know, Melissa, I'm doing a little bit better. Well, I don't really know if I have any tips for you about Forsaken Airfield. Well, the TOS is now changed, Interleaving. The TOS on Twitch has changed yet again. Okay, this is not good. But I would never do that anyway, so. Oh wow, it's actually cold out there. Wow, it's really cold out there. It's the everything that is the new Twitch meta. Really, it's gonna storm this bad? Wow. This is nuts. NVTS nuts. I miss Canada and my partner in person. It was a great time, Atheenon. The travel was far but fast because of the plane to and from. Oh, that's good. Oh, we'll survive. I may lose my well-fed bonus though. The biggest problem with this zone is just lack of food. Lack of food is what's going to get you in this zone. Because there's not a lot of sources. So as far as Forsaken Airfield goes, back to Forsaken Airfield. To get around in Forsaken Airfield, you just have to kind of you have to stick to several precepts in that zone. Don't go out in blizzards. Sorry, that ducky hug, Fulgario. It's so noisy I could barely even hear it. So noisy I could barely even hear it over everything else in the game. So the main thing you need to do in that zone though is you need to just not go out in blizzards at all, because the blizzards will kill you. You can get lost so easily in them, and then you're just dead. Yeah, we're gonna take some massive damage doing this. But we need this fish. Wow, that was not a fish I needed, but it's the fish I got. Is the blizzard more crazy in the new region? They tend to come up very quickly, yes. But yeah, don't get lost in the blizzards. There's very few structures in the new zone, Demetius. Very, very few structures in the new zone. And it's easy to lose track of where everything is. So I would say, you know, try to target a structure and then kind of stick by it for a moment. Figure out where you are. Get that fish in there. Get that tea in there. Let's see. I think I mapped out. Yeah, here we go. So you'll come into Forsaken Airfield down here, and then you'll have to wind around a road to get down to the airfield. And from the airfield, there's a house out here, there's a house up over here, and there's a house that's sort of up in this direction. And that's like the four houses, the four interior structures in that huge zone. The other thing to remember in Forsaken Airfield is everything is way further away than it looks. Way further away than it looks. That was actually a pretty big sized fish. Yeah, there's everything in the airfield is long distances, and you get cold super fast. You'll lose a lot of your health will just go away just from the walking around. I'm not a huge fan of the airfield myself, to be honest. Yeah, the blizzards are very long in the airfield, too. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep a torch going out here, though. We got no fish out here. Is that another storm? Seriously? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Okay, so we got 2 fishing tip-ups now. Yeah, Bleak Inlet, actually, between the two, I'd rather actually go to Bleak Inlet than the airfield. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the airfield right now. It just, there's just so much room in it, and there doesn't seem to be much. It's like there's not a lot of point to the zone. The main point of the zone is to grab the receiver and go from there. You're really sad you won't see any artistic stuff on the stream? I know. Makes me sad too. You know, it's feeling a little bit better. Day by day, my friend. Day by day. I wonder if I build this over here. Could it be close enough that I could get... See, I mean, there's a little bit of windbreak over here, but it's not really close enough that I can get to that. And see, it almost has to be out in the wind no matter where I go. That's the problem. That's okay. We'll just build it over here and fish on this side. I want to gather enough fuel to keep the forge running for 2 days and make arrowheads, all the arrowheads I'll ever need. Neither of those have tipped up yet. Oh no, I didn't bring my fishing tackle. Son of a biscuit. I brought my tip-ups, but I didn't bring my tackle. Jeez Louise. What a maroon. What a maroon. I left my tackle back here because I took all my good tackle off. I took all my good tackle off so I could utilize my bad tackle. What a dingus. You know, there is a deer corpse that's just sitting up there that I could go harvest the meat off of. Let's go get our fishing tackle, boys and girls. That'd probably be a good thing to have. Yeah, you notice, Stooley, how quickly the artistic thing came and went on Twitch? It was almost like that. A few days later, that's the moment they realized they effed up. It's like I said on day one of it, though. That you're giving them another thing. You're giving them more. You're giving them a little bit more on the leash, and they're just going to take and take and take and see how much they can get away with, and they'll abuse whatever you give them. There's no pleasing that crowd. You give them an inch, they'll take a mile. That's just how it always goes. You spent 10 hours fishing and got nothing out here? Was there finding out? Yes, there was some finding around. There was some finding out that went on. Now, I've caught a few fish on the tip-ups, LaSol. I haven't caught any fish actually, like sitting there catching fish. I've not actually caught any fish. I see a couple mushrooms over here. We're gonna go grab them real quick. What zone? We're still in the zone of contamination. I'm trying out the fishing here, and so far, it's pretty bad. So far, not had a lot of luck on the old fishing front. I think all the fish got contaminated and died. At least that's how I'm feeling about it. Hey, I heard something go kablunky. It's funny how you can hear your fish tip-ups like from 1,000 miles away. I think I heard my fish tip-ups go kerplunk. Yeah, that one's up. Of course, it's not the one I have by a fire. Oh, the one by the fire's up too. Nice. Nice. I know you're starving, dear. Num 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 num. Man can live by fish alone. Yeah, let's prepare up a mushroom. Is it always better to use the traps? Well, the unfortunate thing about the traps is you get no fishing skill ups for it. Which I think kind of sucks. I mean, you had to have skill and effort to make the trap, right? Ooh, the freaky fog is upon us. Time usage for fishing is so expensive, yeah. It's enormously expensive to fish. And it's just not even that, it's the fuel. It's the fuel that it takes to fish that's the big pain in the butt. Yeah, and you almost have to fish for like 6 hours at a time to make it worthwhile. The way the game is kind of keyed is that if you don't fish for like 6 hours, you're probably not gonna have much luck. Well, Destiny, right now I'm just trying to not starve. I would love to try the fishing bait, but right now I'm just trying to get enough food that I won't starve. Wow, look at this great luck. There's 2 hours. There's 3 hours. Three hours of fishing, that's what we got. Nice. So worth it. Hey, but at least we got a nice big bass for our troubles. Nice big bass. He's a big bassy bass. I think now that we got full belly, we'll try if this is like a whitefish, we'll try a fishing bait on it. Oh, it's another bass. Okay, well that's fine. I'll do that. I'll take that. Hey, Long Darkian, how you doing? Don't do this, boys and girls. Don't do what I'm doing right now. Probably not the smartest idea in the world, I'm just saying. Yeah, well, that's why I've got 2 tip-ups out here now. I was like, well, I'm just gonna put my tip-ups down because I'm having no luck catching anything otherwise. None whatsoever. See, look at that. No luck catching anything by hand. All right, let's harvest this little bad boy up. Put a fishing tip up with a piece of bait on it. Of course the bait doesn't drop still. Always found that wild since it actually acts like smelly stuff but doesn't drop like it. Put a little more fuel on the fire here. We're just seeing what's happening here. That's all we're doing. Grabbing one of those. Actually, let's grab all 5. Thank you for the posture check there. Oh, jeez, ow. Let's just go ahead and fish for like 3 hours. And then our fire got blown out. Of course it did. Of course the fire got blown out. Why wouldn't it get blown out? Here comes the storm, da-na-na-na. Here comes the storm, and I say, it's alright. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Is the pipeline long? Not really. It goes down to the it goes from the lake here down to the shed, so it's only that long. It's not super long. Ladies. It would be nice if the fuel was preserved when it gets blown out. Yeah, that would be kind of nice, wouldn't it? It'd be kind of nice, Frank, if we could not only do that, but we could also extinguish the fire and preserve the fuel that's in it. That would be kind of cool as well. Oh. Oh yeah. Even if you couldn't take the fuel with you, as long as the fire, when it went out, got, you know, it just maintained the fuel that was in it. There's no worse feeling than putting like 7 hours worth of fuel on a fire and then just having it blown out by a random wind. That's like the worst feeling ever. Put all that time and effort into it, and just poof, one little wind shift and it just blows the whole thing out. I always found that to be kind of odd. That's why, you know, there are games that like Escape the Pacific, you can douse your fire, and then when you restart your fire, the wood that's on it is like maintained. So you don't lose every little bit of it, which is kind of nice. The good news is I do have a little bit of food on me. I got this 1,200 calories of a fish on me. So that's nice. Figured we'd head back over here, because our bedroll kind of needs a fixin'. We do have a bear hide over here. Didn't find a hatchet for a while, made improvise at the forge in Desolation, went back through Coastal, and stopped at the ice edge and found 3 hatchets stacked one on the other. Wow. Isn't that how it always goes, Bran? I mean, that's how it always goes in Long Dark. You can't find something, so you actually go and make an alternative or get an alternative for it, and then you find like 5 of them. That's how it always seems to be. But I'm glad you finally got a hatchet. Excuse me. Keep moving forward, Astrid. Did somebody tell you you could stop, my dear? No. Nobody did. Yeah, Coastal Highway. I honestly think Coastal Highway needs to be nerfed so much. Bran, I think Coastal Highway needs to really be nerfed. Because it doesn't, it gives way more than it should. Let's just put it that way. Way more than it should. Yeah, it's just kind of broken right now, which kind of makes me sad. I'm surprised there hasn't been like this huge outroar from Long Dark players going, "Oh, Coastal Highway's making it too easy." I mean, I always looked at Coastal Highway and Desolation Point as like, you know, those were like late game places to go scavenge stuff for, like if you're running low on birch or maple or cloth or metal and you didn't want to break it down, you could go there and get the stuff. But now it's like early game, you get clothes and food and wood and tools and just about anything you could ever want, which is kind of nuts. I'm just being 100. It's kind of nuts. Oh, we got a little bit of food here too. Nice. Woo! Oh, and we have hides and guts here too. Very nice. But you know, I'm sure they'll do something about it eventually. They'll either nerf it a little bit or make it a little bit harder or something. Ooh, that sounds like a storm outside. Yeah, that sounds like a storm outside. All right, let's look at our clothing here. Yeah, we need to repair these. Yeah, we can get those back to 100%. When I brought the hatchet back to Pleasant Valley, I found one on a target. Oh, on the target right there by the. Are you talking about the target by the barn there? There's sometimes some arrows on that target as well. Yeah, I hadn't checked it. Yeah, well, it's one of those that you don't really think of checking a lot of times. Oh yeah, there's so much to search though. It's not like Brand. There's so much to search. It's not like you're gonna hit every spot all the time. Wearing the chemical boots everywhere. Well, I have 3 pairs of them, so I might as well. I might as well wear them everywhere at this point. Hey guys, if anyone tested scurvy after release, how long does it take to get the risk affliction, and how much vitamized food should be eaten to cure it? Should I now really put away any cattails at the start? You know, really, Vladimir, the biggest thing that you can get into, the biggest thing to look at is that fish give you the best vitamin C in the game. So vitamin C is not going to be that hard to take care of. Just go fishing. You'll get a lot of fish and you'll be fine. And hi, Hadrian. Hello, Boo. How you doing? So yeah, fishing is going to be the ultimate for it. Fishing is going to be the ultimate cure for what ails you. You know, we're doing good. We're going to be in about an hour. We're going to be finishing up we got 20 years left in Stellaris. And we're going to be finishing that up tonight. And that is Hadrian, boys and girls. Go give him a follow over on the YouTube channel. Go give him some love over there. I'll pop up his link. If you guys don't know who Hadrian is, go give him some love on his YouTube channel. He's got a great Crusader Kings 3 series going on right now, as well as Long Dark. So go give him some loves. We have a few items here. Just a couple. Let's see what dead guy has on him. Okay, so do I need any more bandages? No, I can leave a bandage here. I do want to take one more canister with me, just in case. Let's take a little bit of cloth. This is George. George holds on to all of our stuff for us. George is our friend. He holds all of our stuff for us. It's awesome. Very nice. I have some recording to do, but I wanted to come by and say hi to you in chats. Well, it's great to see you. It's great to see you here, Hadrian. Seems like you find like 25 as much from Stalker to lower. Oh yeah, there's way more loot. Way more loot. So yeah, so if you do not eat foods with vitamin C, scurvy risk is on day 20. Scurvy on day 25 in Interloper. And that's pretty hard to do, because the only things that don't have vitamin C that I've seen in the game are dog food and meat. Other than fish meat. All the other meat has no vitamin C. So you basically have to be on a dog food and meat diet for 20 days before you'll even start to see the risk. So I honestly don't think the vitamin C thing's going to be that big of a deal. I mean, it will be. You know, I think, like they said, it's a long game. It's for long-term games where it's going to become a problem. It's going to be a long-term game thing. If you're eating lots of cattails, drinking lots of, you know, mushroom and rosehip tea, you know, and that sort of stuff, you'll be fine. That is a lot of sticks, boys and girls. That is a whole lot of sticks right there. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think we had that many sticks here. We do have a bunch of coal here too, which is nice. Grab another piece of cedar. All right, I got the black bear hide. Do I want to use it to repair? Oh, I actually have a piece of fish bait on me. Okay, that's awkward. Since I'm not fishing right now. Five cups there. 3 cups there. We'll take the 3 cup because that's at 0. By the way, if you do get coffee at 0%, don't throw it away. You can still use it. It's still usable. I had risk hit my Loper on day 29. How hard was it to get rid of it, Darren? I would recommend going and fishing at that point.
It's getting dark out here.
It is getting dark out there. Yeah, I'd recommend going and fishing at that point, because the fish is the best vitamin C you can get in the game. Now, since this is an old file, I have no risk of vitamin C problems. But I think we're gonna wrap this guy up today, or this gal up today, and I think tomorrow we're gonna be starting probably a new file. Because we've kind of done everything we can with this character. We've now tried fishing in the zone. We've mapped the zone up pretty well. It's been increasing up to like 54%. I've eaten 2 whitefish, 9 birchbark teas, and quite a few cattails. It's down to like the 19% at day 34-ish. So it's probably Darren. It's like everything else. It has a like cabin fever. It has that window that is looking at how much you've eaten or not eaten in a certain period of time. And because you got the risk, that means you had a lot of time before where you weren't getting enough vitamin C. And so until you get vitamin C and you start moving out of that time where you didn't have vitamin C into the time that you do have vitamin C, it might even go up a little bit more at the beginning and then start going back down again. Does that make sense? Because that's how it works with cabin fever. If you spend like 6 days indoors, and then you go out when you start to get the cabin fever risk, it doesn't just make cabin fever just start going down right away. You can still have cabin fever going up for a day or so because you've spent so much time indoors, and until that window shifts out of the indoor time into the outdoor time, it won't actually start going down again. That seems very nasty out there. So yeah, it sounds like you definitely don't. It sounds like it takes a long time for it to come on, but then it also will take a while for it to like dissipate after it's come on. So, wow, our pry bar's at 34%. Yeah, Wiki says Stalker Interloper 20 unit dose daily across 20 days. So if you only need 1 dose of vitamin C a day, which is only 1 cattail, but I don't know. Yeah, I just hope to never have it. I'm just hoping to stay out of it altogether. Because I don't want it. I will just eat my cattails, I'll go fishing a little bit more. It definitely is going to be interesting. It's going to make fishing a much more important activity to do. Even if all you're doing is just picking up some fish and then, cooking them and leaving them behind, or just, stopping and fishing real quick and then leaving the fish behind. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out for sure. I mean, on my 70-day run before he died, my 70-day run, we were doing pretty good. I never had a problem with the vitamin C at all. So,
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
shh, shh. I hear wolves in the distance over there. It'd actually be kind of cool if the bear was back up again. How many days have we been in this zone? Oh, it doesn't tell us, does it? Well, it says 36 days, but... Let's see, we came in on day... Oh, it's actually showing it right, though, isn't it? Yeah, we came in on day 197 and we're on 240. So yeah, about 36 days. I wonder if Astrid ever had a problem with lack of vitamin D. Maybe, I don't know. Vitamin cattail. Does birch bark have vitamin C? Yes, the birch bark tea does have vitamin C. So that's another renewable resource for vitamin C. I just am kind of wondering where the bear's cave is around here. Yes, you do, my dear, but not right now. Hey, Brian, how's it going? Hey, there's a deer down there. We just found ourselves a new source of dinner, boys and girls.
Warm up soon.
Boom! Meat's back on the menu, boys. Hello, Mr. Deer. Guess what we have today, my friend, for you? Maglens? Yes! Oh, this is just the best day. Maglens fire, we got the travois, we're gonna chop this deer up, we're gonna haul him back to our cave. We aren't even gonna cook him up out here. We aren't even gonna bother. We aren't even gonna bother. We're just gonna chop him up, throw him on the travois. This is our first time using the travois, as a matter of fact. There we go. Da-na-na. Let's put the travois down. There we go. Get that going on. Guys, it's all, I've just shot that bow a bazillion times. And I just have just as much of a chance to miss as anybody else. I've shot that bow a lot of times though. So it's more of a matter of I have practiced and practiced and practiced and practiced with it.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
I know. That's why we're putting it on the travois. I sort of want to go a little further this way. Let's just throw it. Let's just throw another couple sticks on there. You know what else we could do? Let's go ahead and... There we go. Yum, yum. Get a little hot coffee in us. I do like the new music. I do like the new music, for sure. A little piano in there. Ding, 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 ding. In real life, the tips of pine tree branches can be used to make pine needle tea for vitamin C. Okay, give me the dang thing over here. There we go. The craggy passage. That's what I was waiting for. There we go. We got craggy passage now. Let's get our bow out. We're gonna drag that deer back over there. See, now this is green and it's not giving me any bad stuff. See, there's green snow there. Not all green snow is, like, poisonous, I guess. Oh, hey, I've been to a craggy passage. Hey-oh. Oh, hey, hey-oh. Hey now. Give me a good hey now. Hey now. You can put, can you put any hot liquid or only one type into the thermos? You can only put one type at a time. So if you use your thermos, once you put in, say you put a coffee in there. Now the only thing you can put is coffees. Say you put a tea in there. Then the only thing you can put in there is the teas. Or say you put the rosehip tea. And the only thing you can put in is rosehip teas. So you can basically put one type in at a time. Oh yeah, yeah. No, I'm just saying, Valor, that there are some places that are not as bad as others. By the way, if Flare was edible, damn, this zone would be a big lunchbox. Yes, it would. A lot of flares in this zone. Well, if you want the Jackrabbit style insulated flask, or are you talking about one for in real life? Well, you can get, I believe you can get the Jackrabbit one in Milton, which is what we're gonna check out. You need the completed Forsaken Airfield Signal Void to be able to access Sona Contamination quest. I don't know. Ans, they said that they were going to make it if you completed the quest. Really? Really?
Barely walk with this much gear.
They said if you completed the quest on any of your other files, you should be able to do buried. They were going to try to change it so if you completed Signal Void on any file, you could then do the quest. You could do the quest on any new file without having to repeat Signal Void. I think that's what they are trying to do. But I'm not sure if they actually accomplished that or not. Wolfie. Oh, he's heading away. Okay. Yeah, you do still need to get the handheld though. You still have to go to the airfield and get the handheld. Yeah, I believe up by the plane crash, Louie, is where the Jackrabbit one is.
We're getting cold.
I keep just expecting a wolf to pop over the hill and go, "Hello, Atheenon, I'm here to eat you today." Which wouldn't surprise me at all. Now, can I get into the cave? That's going to be the trick. Yes, I can.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
It's so sad how quick the travois breaks down. It breaks down so quickly. I mean, it's okay. I'm not gonna complain about it too much, but same time it does break down rather quickly. All right, let's drop this deer hide here too. There we go. Now let's go chop this guy down. I'm surprised how quickly it breaks down, I guess. I guess that's a better way to say it. I'm very surprised how quickly it breaks down. I don't think they're going to adjust it, Darren. I don't think they will. You're just going to have to get used to carrying around deer hides and guts with you to offset its wear and tear. that's the thing. It carries 75 kilos of your stuff, so in the end, you aren't losing out very much. You can't really complain. It's 75 kilos that it's carrying. So you can afford to throw a half-kilo hide and a couple guts on it and call it good. Yeah, a couple hides and guts is nothing. Yeah, it would be too OP if it didn't wear down. It's I mean, overall, it has so many benefits to the Travois that it would be a little OP if it wore down. If it wore down very quickly. Jeez Louise. Oh, hey, how's it going? Good afternoon to you, too. And welcome in on the YouTube side. Welcome into everybody on YouTube. How y'all doing today? Hope you're all having a great day. Alright, let's go ahead and harvest the rest of that up. I need to ferry my 5 hatchet, 5 pry bars, 5 hammers from coastal to the western zones. You can have the hides and guts in the Travois, and you barely notice them in there. And the car batteries too. Yeah, having car batteries in the Travois is really nice. But yes, I believe you have to have the expansion for the Travois. I think that is the Travois an expansion item? I used to use Twitch, now I find myself using YouTube more. Well, there you go. You know, and YouTube's a great alternative. I mean, YouTube is not a bad thing to use at all. Their streaming side is a little... I don't think the streaming on YouTube, well, they don't as heavily promoted as, you know, Twitch is mainly all streams. But, you know, YouTube has good pre-recorded content on it and good stream stuff on it as well, so... It's a little harder to find the live streams, but it's not as bad. I don't think I've ever paid for anything faster than the expansion last December. Oh, me too. Me too. But yeah, the expansion just adds so much more to the game. It really, truly does. I don't care for GTA 6. I've never played any of the GTA games, so it just never was my bag. It wasn't my bag, baby, yeah. Well, we're getting this deer all harvested up here. Oh, I'm the same way, Frank. I have been begging Hinterland for years to put something out to take more of my money. I've been wanting them to take more of my money for a long time. The meat slapping in this game is funny, yes. That meat slapping. Just slap that meat on the ground. Ladies. Alright, let's get a little food in our belly. I don't even know the void zones and new stuff at all. Well, yeah, and the thing is, there's so much to explore, Bran. There's so much to explore in the game. And it's more than there ever has been before. Which, in my opinion, is lots of fun because it used to be that you'd get to like day 70 or 75, and by day 100 you would have explored pretty much everything in the game. There wouldn't be a whole lot left to explore after that. And now it takes so much longer to explore everything in the game. I mean, a couple hundred days in, if you're just kind of taking your time and kind of not like pushing it, you can spend a couple of 100 days, you know, just in one area of the game. let alone trying to get, you know, let alone going to, you know, even the Forsaken Airfield or anything. Never knew there was a helicopter in Forlorn Musket. Yes, they put several new helicopters and planes in different zones now, Valor. They have. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, there's a plane in Mystery Lake. There's a plane in Coastal Highway. There's planes in most of the zones now. We are in the new zone. We are in the zone of contamination. We are right now right down here. We just took a deer out over down in this area. Yeah, there's a plane in Mystery Lake. You know the tower that's still standing? It's kind of below that. I have actually never been to that plane. That's one thing I'm really looking forward to on my next run, is going to that plane, because I've never been there.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, we made some good progress. We did get Buried Echoes done. We got Signal Void and Buried Echoes both done. And we got the we got the Foreman's Belt, and we got the Baklava. Baklava. We got the Baklava. So we got the Baklava and we got the Foreman's Belt. It's kind of off the beaten path. Most of the planes are kind of off the beaten path. They don't really stand out a lot. The what? Oh, this here. The technical balaclava. That's how I see it, is balaclava. I know it's not that, but that's how I see it. And then I just call it the baklava, because that's the easier way to say it. But that, yeah, the technical, it's better. Baklava is really good. Balengia? The Balengia? No, I don't think it's that. Yum, 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 yum. I'm really looking forward to flying the Mystery Lake plane during the Aurora. You can't fly the plane, Stooley. I don't care how much pixie dust you put on it, you can't fly it. Sorry. It's in the patch notes that you can fly it. Oh, okay. Imagine you could drive in this game. Imagine if there was a snowmobile in the game. Like in Kona. I'm sure once the game gets like a lot more modding happens, somebody will probably add a snowmobile. In most cases, Larry, you take baklava over the balaclava anyhow. Are there any made animal clothing you would avoid, or just not worth the weight versus insulation? You know, it's all up to you personally what you like to use. This is sort of my setup right now, is I have the bearskin coat over a moose skin coat. That's kind of my setup at the moment. But a lot of times I'll run double bearskin coats. Usually I always have the deerskin pants, and I'll have deerskin boots, rabbit skin hat, the rabbit skin gloves. You always want to have. The hat, the rabbit skin hat is kind of optional anymore, because there's, you know, you can get the aviator cap and some other things in the game aviator caps, which are really good now. So I don't think the rabbit skin hat is as important as it used to be, because this hat here is actually a little bit better on windproof. So yeah, rabbit skin hats are not as like important. But the rabbit skin hat is really nice early game. Until you find an aviator cap or two. Might do deerskin boots, but just because I keep finding crap steel boots or ski boots. Yeah, you know, the deerskin boots I really like. Deerskin boots are really nice. The thing is, though, unless you're playing on Interloper, there's really no reason to make the animal clothing. You can get much lighter, warmer, more protective man-made clothing that you can find in the game. The animal skin clothing is more of a flex, and it's more of a Interloper type thing that's kind of a necessity in Interloper. It's not really needed in the other difficulty levels. It's not bad to have. Don't get me wrong. It's not a bad thing to have. It's just not, you don't need it as much as you need the stuff in Interloper, so. For real, Santa should show up in the game on Christmas Day. That'd be interesting. I always thought that'd be cool if, you know, if at Christmas time there'd be trees that would be decorated when an aurora happens, the trees would like light up with lights, and they'd have presents under certain trees. Like, sort of like how, you know, the Halloween. For those of you who remember the 4 Days of Night event. It'd sort of be like that, but you'd find prezzies under the trees instead. And you'd find little candy canes and stuff. And the deer and the moose would all have red noses. That would be cool.
Sure, I can carry much more.
Shush. Ooh, excuse me. All right, I got one tea left. Let's just do up that last tea real quick. Oh yeah, it was 2019. 2019 was the last time they did 4 Days of Night. I wish they'd do 4 Days of Night again. I mean, I have the badges for... I've got the badges for 4 Days of Night 2019. Unfortunately, my badges for 4 Days of Night 2018 got deleted in the great purge, the time capsule purge of late 2018. Which the time capsule was a great idea, but it had a lot of flaws. Lot of flaws. So my badges will never be complete. Makes me very sad. Yeah, 2019 was the last time they did 4 Days of Night. And then when was the As the Dead, not As the Dead Sleep, when was Darkwalker? Was Darkwalker 2020 or 2021? I forget which year that was. And then they just never went back to 4 Days of Night, which made me super sad. It's fine. By the way, Stellaris has that time capsule feature on Steam. You can see how bad we had it in version 1.1. Oh, I can imagine. I mean, there was probably, I mean, the meta, from watching Hadrian's channel, he's talked about how the meta for Stellaris has changed and evolved over the years. It almost seems anymore like if you don't go with some sort of federation, it's hard to gain points for the victory. I mean, the federations definitely give you a lot of points. A lot of victory points. That and vassalized, that and people that you vassalize and make your subjects.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
What about the gal that drank her own pee? I bet she seems kind of crazy right about now. Not gonna lie. Alright, what's my bedroll at? 57%? I've been playing since alpha, so I've had to learn how to play the game about 6 times now. You use the thermos for storage as a storage for tea. Yes, it keeps it out of my inventory. So now my inventory is not as cluttered. Which I like. I don't like a cluttered inventory. It makes me a little mental, I'm not gonna lie. It does keep it warm for a little bit too, yes. Can you increase your storage space? 15 is the max, although this tool belt, what the tool belt does for us, see we're at 46.57 right now. Without the tool belt, we're at 48.37. So if you wear the tool belt, it cuts down on the weight of your tools. So it takes 3 of your tools and it gives it, I think, half the weight that they usually have. So you can lower your weight of your tools if you have the foreman's tool belt. Is one way to lower your weight a little bit. It does count as an accessory slot though, so they're using up them accessory slots again. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so we got plenty of food and water here. We got our hides and guts. Daddy needs the tool belt. The tool belt is rather nice. I'll give you that. I'm gonna leave that here. Should have left the arrow shafts down at the place, but that's okay. Wow, I have 2 really nice torches. I'm gonna leave one of those here because we're not really using them for anything right now. I think we're good to go. It's really foggy out though. That kind of sucks. Let's sleep for an hour or 2 and see what happens. Yes, we got a gold nugget. We got our nuggies. Well, that really didn't help that much. Okay. I'm gonna take the bass with me because it's 1 piece of meat. Improvised installation is better than the tool belt. Yeah, I'm wearing the tool belt because it's fun to have. And honestly, at this point, improvised insulation wouldn't give me any benefit at all. I mean, it's negative 42 degrees out. It's negative 42. It would make it negative 40 instead of negative 42. Well, I mean, we're at negative 20, so it would make us negative 18 instead of negative 20. Speaking of gold nuggets, not sure if you guys know, but McDonald's is now offering adult Happy Meals. How exciting is that? You know, I have not had a Happy Meal in a long time. Actually, I haven't had any McDonald's for a while either. Actually, I'm kind of happy about. I do like me some fast food though. I'm probably gonna have to go try an adult Happy Meal. Do I get a toy with it? Do I get an adult toy with it? That's not the right phrasing, but yeah, no, I didn't mean like an adult toy. Not that kind of adult toy. I swear they put crack on. I swear they put crack on the McDonald's fries. They do for sure. Their fries are some evil stuff, my friends. Evil stuff. Woo! Redcom. Sorry, I can't move around a whole lot today. You can forge gold tools with the nuggets. Thank you, Redcom, for the 31-month resub on the YouTube side, on the Twitch side. I appreciate that very, very much.
Redcom83 just resubscribed for 31 months.
Thank you again, my friend. I really appreciate that. McDonald's, when you hate yourself. Oh. You know, McDonald's... Yeah, see, that's the thing, too, is, you know, it used to be you could go to McDonald's, and for, like, $3, you could get a burger, fries, drink, and maybe even an apple pie. Now you get, like, their burgers just aren't worth it. I'd rather make my burger at home. For the cost of one burger at McDonald's, I can go get, like, 5 or 6 pre-made burgers, or I could just go buy several pounds of hamburger and make my own burgers. It's not convenient fast food anymore. It's very expensive food anymore. So, I mean, they don't have a $1 menu anymore. Now it's like a $5 menu. And pretty much all the fast food's like that anymore. None of it is that. Yeah, none of it is like affordable anymore. It's not like it's affordable to take your family to McDonald's or any of those. You might as well just go to a regular restaurant at this point. McDonald's meals today cost $27.95. My son loves it, but dang, yeah, it's just so expensive. I got an adult Happy Meal for $18 Canadian because I wanted the toy. That's a very expensive toy, but I'm glad you got the toy. Remember 50 cents cheeseburger Tuesdays? Oh yeah. Hey Tylea, how you doing? Well, me and my brother, we used to go to the aquatic center that was right down the street from McDonald's. We'd go swimming there because we had a summer pass. And then from there, we would walk down to the McDonald's. And for a couple of bucks, we could both get a hamburger, fries, and a drink for a couple of bucks. And then we could just walk home from there. It was like super awesome. Now you pretty much eat at any fast food place. Just for one person, it's going to be $10 to $16 no matter what. I guess we might as well check the fish traps, because why not? It sounds like they're up. They probably don't have anything on them. Do I have plans for Christmas? Just going out to my mom's. Just gonna go out to my mom's for Christmas. Stop streaming due to internet issues. So I'm just here enjoying your stream now. Aww.
Fire.
Yeah, everything's kind of spendy. Everything's kind of spendy these days, not gonna lie. Alright, let's prepare these up real quick. $2 for 2 cheeseburgers, what? I want that kind of deal. These will probably break on me. I left them out here for so long. Yep. Figured as much. How's the roof holding up? It's awesome. It's holding up really good. Okay, that one didn't break. That's kind of cool. Really? You're gonna storm on me already? You're gonna blow my fire out. Yep. Blow my fire out and that fishing bait is ruined, unfortunately. Woo! Yep, there went my fire. Oh, I didn't mean to take that up. Wow. I'm waiting for some of the fast food places to try and one-up Burger King with the Impossible Burger, impossible to eat, and introduce the Bug Burger. Nice. That'd be awesome. I don't think I'd ever want the Impossible Burger. How many days in Zone of Contamination? We are on day... Well, according to this, we're on day 17, but we've been in here since day... Remember, it was broken at first, unfortunately, so it wasn't keeping track of the days, but we came in here on day 197, and right now it's day 241. So, almost 50 days in the zone. Yeah, you know, if I'm gonna have a burger brand, I want meat. Sorry, I'm not, I would be a vegetarian, except meat is just so damn tasty. In fact, I'm probably gonna go make myself a meat and cheese sandwich here in about 5 minutes. sometimes there'll be a wolf down here, but I haven't seen him since we killed him the first time we came through. Next spring, you're planting some veggies in your backyard, Red Cap? That's an awesome way to go. That is an awesome way to go. I really want Shake Shack right now. We don't have one in Canada. Oh no! All right. I don't have the materials for repair on that. What am I missing? I got the cloth. Oh, I'm missing the sticks. Can I get a mag lens fire going? No. Although I should be able to get a mag lens fire going. Oh, wait a second. I wasn't outside. Oh, son of a biscuit. Yes, I could have got a mag lens fire going. God dang it. Dag nabbit. Yeah, you know, hey, it's very fortunate that a lot of us live in countries where we have a lot of ability to eat whatever we desire. Whether it's vegetarian, whether it's vegan, whether it's a carnivore diet, you know, whatever it is, a balanced mix of it all. Some people don't have those choices. Some people just hope to have food in their belly at the end of the day, so I don't begrudge anybody eating anything they ever want, because it's like, hey, it could be a lot worse. Went on a trip for 2 months, to Africa right after high school. I bet that was a culture shock, huh? I bet that was a huge culture shock. While we're sitting here worrying about how fast our internet speed is, they're like, yeah, we just like some clean water. You know, that'd just be, you know, something we'd like. Maybe a little clean water here and there, that'd be great. Hook us up. Did you try a game without matches? Yes, I did. I did an entire run for 100 days, Sasha, back in the day, where all I used was flares, mag lenses, and that was it. First world problems. We do have first world problems, that's for sure. Okay, so let's repair that real quick. I do not know who that is. Somebody just called. I have no idea who they are. I love it when I see a number pop up. I have no idea who it is. I'm like, yeah, nah. Pass you right over to the voicemail. All right, we're gonna go to sleep for an hour here, boys and girls. I think I'm gonna call this run. I think we're gonna call this run pretty well done. We've explored pretty much everywhere we can explore in this zone, and I think when we pick up tomorrow, we're gonna start a brand new run with the new. We'll be fighting vitamin C. We'll be fighting the elements, of course. We'll do a random interloper start tomorrow, and just kind of go from there, and see where it takes us. Yeah, we're gonna do new run hype. New run hype tomorrow, boys and girls. I'm gonna take a short little break though. We're gonna fire up Stellaris. I'm gonna take a short little break. We're gonna wrap up the YouTube side of the stream. So thank you everybody for coming over on YouTube. We're just gonna stay on Twitch and Kick for the next like 2 or 3 hours if I can make it through. And we're gonna just be playing we're gonna be playing some Stellaris. It'll be probably the last. I think we'll be finishing Stellaris up today, hopefully. But thank you everybody for coming over on the YouTube side. I really appreciate you, all the support over there, and we will be back tomorrow morning with a brand new Interloper run. Come over on Twitch though, we're going to be there, and I will see you all tomorrow on the YouTube side. Bye for now.